Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the third-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass this time. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. just ran away from the defense. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Look at the throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. Spin move and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And on the carry, he's heading left. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The important 3rd down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. He quickly lands on it and prevents the defense from creating a takeaway.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Gators will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. That's an important first down on that running play.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. You go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. This one will be fair caught. Takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that previous play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
LSU.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down. And the Gators will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some or two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Oh, he misfires again.
like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Gators offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline. It's Daniels. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Snags a quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. And he drops back in the gun. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. Taking a shot here. catch made, a lot of space now. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
The Gators line up with a first and goal. We go with a direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Solid run. Tackle at the 45-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. To the air. It's Nussmeier. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner decides to fair catch this. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. No huddle now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks free. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Grab made by the tight end. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears, and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. And the single back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Nussmeier. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Brings up second down.
That completion makes it second and medium. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Explosive play. The gain moves the ball all the way to the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, LSU.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the same runner's got it again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
6-9-1, Gators 29 Philly.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Flex, flex, flex.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Oh, a reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Gators offense retakes the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work at the 44. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the right side. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Just a critical error here. Late in the game, working with the lead, the last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look.
On the double.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Green 25. Lizzie.
They'll work the clock here with their running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Got it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the quarterback will take a knee. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football for you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this